Hi everyone, I'm Teresa Kleppinger. I've been teaching Sunday school at Countryside for about 22 years and I really miss you all. I can't wait till we're together again. Today I'm going to read the story of Easter from the book of Matthew, chapter 28. The story is in all four Gospels and I encourage you to read it to yourself because each Gospel has different interesting details. Now, after I read the story, I'm going to lead you in a family activity that I think is going to be really fun. So let's start. Book of Matthew, chapter 28. Early on Sunday morning, as the new day was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went out to see the tomb. Suddenly, there was a great earthquake because an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and rolled aside the stone and sat on it. His face shone like lightning, and his clothing was as white as snow. The guards shook with fear when they saw him, and they fell into a dead faint. Then the angel spoke to the women. "Don't be afraid," he said. "I know you're looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He isn't here. He has been raised from the dead, just as he said would happen. Come, see where his body was lying. And now quickly, go and tell his disciples he has been raised from the dead, and he is going ahead of you to Galilee. You will see him there. Remember, I've told you." The women ran quickly from the tomb. They were very frightened, but also filled with great joy, and they rushed to find the disciples to give them the angel's message. And as they went, Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said, and they ran to him, held his feet, and worshiped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Don't be afraid. Go tell my brothers to leave for Galilee, and they will see me there." Then the 11 disciples left for Galilee, going to the mountain where Jesus had told them to go. When they saw him, they worshiped him. So that's the story of what happened on Easter morning. And now we're going to do something really fun. One of the most fun activities that I do in Sunday school with the kids is to act out the Bible story. When kids participate in the story, it can stick in their minds and it becomes more real to them. So we're going to have a chance for a full family participation activity. We're going to put on a family play. There's no one right way to do this, and the only real requirement is to use your imagination. So here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to explain each step, giving you a chance to pause the video and get prepared. Now you can watch the whole thing at once to get the overview and then go back for step-by-step instructions, or you can take it one section at a time along with me. The main thing is to have fun as a family while teaching your kids the story and celebrating the most momentous day in history. So here's the first thing to do. You have to choose your stage. Remember, you need a space to be the tomb of Jesus, so talk with your family about the best room in the house to use. You might even need to move a chair or a small piece of furniture. Here is one way we can do it in this room. Here's a corner next to the couch, and I put a little side table across to be the stone in front of the tomb. So, you can stop the video now to go figure it out, or you can keep going to see what the whole idea is first and then come back to this spot. The next thing to do is to choose your actors. You're going to need for sure a Mary, the angel, Jesus, and a disciple, who's probably Peter. If you have a small family, one person can play more than one role. Mary can also be Peter, and the angel can also play Jesus. If there are lots of people in your family, you can also have the guards, you can have the other Mary, you can have a second angel, you can have up to 10 more disciples. And remember, you can do this play more than once, and everyone can have a chance to play the different parts. So here's the list of the cast members. So you can pause the video now and decide who is going to be who. Now we get to the costumes and the props. Of course, you don't have to have costumes and props, but it does make it more fun if you do. So, of course, the scarf, headdress for Mary in the Bible times, you can find a scarf Put it on like this. That can be Mary. Everybody knows about using the bathrobe to be the Bible time robe. So a bathrobe or two for Jesus, for the disciple, or all of them. Now the angel had clothing as white as lightning or snow. So if you have anything white, whoever's the angel can wear that. Here's a sweater. Here's a nightgown. Any of those things can work. And if you are able to have the guards too, maybe you have a toy sword that the guards can hold. Mary also was taking spices to the tomb for Jesus' body, so she probably had to carry them in a basket. I'll bet you have an Easter basket. And I just went and raided the spice cabinet. We don't know what kinds of spices they used, but spices. That's for Mary to carry to the tomb. So here is your list of costumes and props, and you can pause the video now and go find them. So now it's time to start the play. We'll go through it scene by scene to practice it. You can watch all of it now to get the idea, or you can go with me one bit at a time. Whatever works for you. Parents, you are going to kind of be the stage coaches for your kids, guiding them along the way the first or maybe even the second time you go through until they get the hang of it. And later, when you're trading parts, everyone will know what to do and what to say, and it'll go a lot more smoothly. So to start, if you have the guards are standing at either side of the tomb. So those two guards go, stand on each side of the tomb. Now the angel comes and appears before them, and the guards, oh my gosh, they're so shocked and so scared, they fall down in a dead faint. So guards, fall down on the ground right now, fall down and don't move. And now the angel walks away. The angel leaves for now. Next, Mary is on her way to the tomb. So Mary needs to get her basket, take your spices with you, and you're feeling really sad. Jesus has died. This is terrible. So you want to look really sad. And you start across the room towards the tomb with your basket on your arm. You're walking slow and sad. Jesus is dead. What are you going to do without him? How could this happen? And you arrive at the tomb. What a shock! The stone has been rolled away. The guards are lying on the ground. You look inside. So Mary, look inside right now. Look inside the tomb. You're so upset. Where's Jesus? So Mary, go ahead and say, where is Jesus? Say that right now. Where is Jesus? You turn around and there's the angel. So now the angel has to come up and stand in front of Mary. There's the angel. Mary, you are so shocked. You're really scared. There's an angel standing in front of you. So the angel says, don't be afraid. So say it, angel. Say, don't be afraid. Now the angel says, Jesus isn't here. He is risen. Can you say that? Jesus isn't here. He's risen. Mary, look amazed like, wow. And now the angel says, go tell the disciples. Say it. Go tell the disciples. So Mary, run across the room to tell the disciples, go, go, go. But suddenly there's Jesus standing in front of you. So Jesus, come up and stand right in front of Mary. Jesus stands in front of Mary and says, greetings. So can you say that, Jesus? Say, greetings. Now, Mary, here you're shocked again. It's him. It's Jesus. He's alive. And you fall down to your knees in front of him and you put your hands on his feet. So, Mary, can you fall to the ground, put your hands on Jesus' feet? And Jesus says, just like the angel, don't be afraid. So say that, Jesus. Say, don't be afraid. And now Jesus says, go tell my disciples that they'll see me in Galilee. So Jesus, you say, go tell my disciples, they'll see me in Galilee. They'll see me in Galilee. So Mary, you get, and you keep running, and you find Peter. So Peter, it's time for you to come up. Peter comes up to Mary, and Mary says, I've seen the Lord. Can you say that, Mary? Really excited. Say, I've seen the Lord. Now Jesus comes and stands in front of the disciple of Peter. And Mary and Peter fall down to their knees, go down to your knees, and you worship him. That's the end of the play. Yay! Good job, parents. Most kids want to do these plays over and over and over until they've played every part of it. So have fun with it. My guess is they will always remember this story once they've done it this way. They will have it in their hearts. And isn't this the best story to have in their hearts? So happy Easter. I can't wait to see your kids again, and I hope it's very soon.